Hi guys, and welcome into another Buffy reaction. Today we are on season 5 episode 9, which is titled Listening to Fear. Sounds pretty intense, especially following our last episode, which I would say was intense in a different way than I'd ever experienced yet with Buffy. Just a very, very emotionally intense. Last episode was Shadow, where we're kind of digging deeper into Joyce and the fact that she has a tumor, and we're really focusing in on what seems to be this continuation. I was going to say the start, but it's really the continuation of the breakdown of Riley and Buffy's relationship. Glory, our villain of the season, who I think is our villain of the season, she is taking shots at us indirectly because she doesn't realize it's us yet, thank God, but you know, we know she's after the key, Dawn's the key, and we're trying to prevent that from happening. So there is just a lot going on right now. So I'm kind of terrified that this next one is called Listening to Fear. You know what? I realized we haven't had a Halloween episode. We haven't had a Halloween episode this season, and I'm really sad about it. And this episode title could be Halloween-y, or we're just not having a Halloween episode, and I'll get over it. If you would like to watch the full episode with me, my uncut reaction is available below on my Patreon. If you would rather just watch the edited version here on YouTube, then let's get into it.
I know this cream spinach is pretty delicious, but I promise I won't be offended if you go out for some real food.
Not cream spinach.
If you eat Jell-O, there's some cow out there limping with no feet. But I told her I'm sure they kill it before they take off their feet. You're the one who insisted on teaching her to talk.
Kids traumatizing their classmates is just, it happens very often. The stories that come out of children's mouths.
So we've scheduled your surgery for day after tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Joyce, you take care. Make sure and get some good solid rest.
Surgery is scary, but the sooner the better for something like this.
I really don't need you to stay here, Buffy. I know you've got patrolling to do.
Not tonight.
Oh.
Tonight I have Mom taken care of to do.
The gang's got you covered?
I'm sure they have everything under control.
Oh God. They love, you just can feel it when they're about to cut to some shenanigans in this show. And they never fail to do it. Oh, Giles is out there too? Get it? Oh, Giles. Good job, Willow. Where is Riley? Oh my God. Oh, Willow, killing it.
Oh, God. But I think I should get points just for showing up. Unlike some Riley Finn who shall remain
Yeah,
unnamed.
what the heck?
What's he forgot?
He didn't forget. Where is he at Willie's? Oh, he's at Willie's. He's not at Willie's. Slurping. What? Is he about to kill her? Is this another... What is he doing? It's weird to me that it didn't show him killing her right away. Maybe they're gonna cut to that and they're just leaving me hanging right now for suspense. But I'm gonna assume this is another lure. But he's still like letting her feast for a while, longer than necessary, if that is what this is. But I remember like biting can have a sexual energy to it in this, so does it feel good to him? And is it kind of like a distraction for him that now he's becoming a little bit addicted to, or is it also like he's still considering just letting them bleed him dry?
It's got cup holders and a straw that goes directly into your mouth, and you can fill it with other stuff.
You know, when I was a kid, I always wanted one of those because of I saw one in SpongeBob. If you know that episode, you know.
We're doing World War I now. The last exam was really pretty easy.
What is Joyce thinking?
I don't even know if
Why did she have that
I'd
reaction?
rip it in half and stick it in bed with me.
We'll be right outside if you need us.
That gave possession vibes. Which, like I said, I don't know if the brain is a powerful thing. Maybe it's the brain stuff that's going on.
The thing that's pressing on her brain, sometimes it might make her say weird things.
Okay.
Does she know she's saying them?
Doesn't seem like it. Like when she said to Dawn, like, who are you? Kind of like that.
What is that thing? There's no data. There's no pictures on this one. There! What is the data?
Come on, honey. Don't worry about it.
That's so weird. It's like the guy on the street outside the magic shop that one time who was like, went in on Dawn and was saying weird stuff about her. Like, I know what you are.
Are they really gonna send him home?
Don't get me started. The mental ward's booked beyond capacity. Literally nowhere to put them, so...
Why? No, there's something to that.
There's Canis Minor, Cassiopeia, and a big pineapple. The real ones never made sense to me. I sort of have my own.
Oh, I thought you were talking about pineapples for a second. Like, the real pineapples never made sense. Tinkerbell!
A huge flaming meteor about to crash into something.
Or a meteor, yep. Something was in the meteor. And I don't think it was Stitch.
I said I won't go away far.
Oh my god, this
A
poor
person
man.
needs to respect a man.
Oh my god, this poor man. He's about to die. Oh.
Walks.
I don't know why climbing the tree made me uncomfortable. Oh, oh, that looked kind of like a proper alien of sorts. Oh my god, please somebody look up.
This thing
That
doesn't work.
is crazy.
It isn't working. Just like the push buttons at the crosswalk that are supposed to make the signal change.
I'm sure someone's.
Yeah.
We want to go home.
Oh,
course. You can come
no.
back and visit your mother first thing in the morning.
I know it's hard, but like, I feel like safety-wise, she should stay.
Even if it would mean some work for you, taking care of her.
Oh,
mean-
thank God. I'll do it. Anything.
It's a lot of responsibility. I'd be so nervous to have the responsibility, because what if something happened and it didn't even have anything to do with you and being responsible for her care? Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Someone look. The legs, what's the leg situation? I can't tell. Riley, why are you just with us? You need to, you have explaining to do.
If there's radiation, you could like go all sterile.
We need, I was gonna say we need a lab.
Yeah.
But we burned that one to the ground. I love the spooky vibes. Something crashing into Sunnydale, Meteorite crashing into Sunnydale, and a little monster crawling out is so Halloween coded, even though this isn't really a Halloween episode. Oh, okay, the guy wasn't found yet, yeah. How did it kill him? Why? Does it have a motive? Like, was he targeted because something's up with him and the alien is aware of that somehow?
Sure, there's something.
Oh god. Oh god, what? What even is that?
I want to call Buffy. I can't. She's got life stuff that has to come first.
I'm gonna stay here, examine the body some more. Look around a little bit.
Why do you want to be separate? Who are you calling?
I need to speak to the man at the desk. This is it. This
The
is Riley
lab?
Finn.
I was thinking, you know what, this feels like something that I would love to experiment with in a lab and research in a lab, but we don't have it anymore. So I kind of understand why he would want to call the guys from the lab. That alien's gonna come creeping in. And it's probably gonna kill this guy. But why? What is the motive? Scurrying. I hate scurrying. Ew. Ew. Oh no. Ew. It's just the way it moves its body. Oh my god, it has like a, looks like a, kind of like a giant cockroach in a way. And ew, it like threw up goo on him?
Let's get the hell out.
I really hope nothing bad happens while she's in Buffy's care, because Buffy's gonna feel so guilty about it if it does. That's a fun shot. Look, oh, they're helicoptering in, right in, okay. That seems to be their style, that makes sense.
I wouldn't touch that stuff in his mouth if I were you. As I can tell, it's some kind of protein alkaloid.
Oh, he got a sample, okay, cool.
We have Geiger counters in the packs.
Shouldn't be too much background gamma noise out here.
Break them out.
Okay, fancy science. I wouldn't be surprised if this opens up the possibility of Riley deciding to leave with them and go work with them. Not in this episode, exactly, but just at some point. Oh my god. How does it just get in places without making noise? Ew, there's something about this that is giving haunted. It's like the directing of this episode is feeling very spooky and like haunted paranormal horror movie vibes.
Mom?
Oh my god.
I'm making breakfast. You shouldn't eat anymore. You're disgustingly fat. Buffy, I don't know what I'm doing.
You just need some rest. We'll put you back to bed.
That is hard to deal with. Like, it's hard not to be hurt by outbursts like that. I feel like you just have to be kind of a little stone cold in that regard when it comes to taking care of someone like this.
Get you all tucked into bed.
That looks like a really cozy bed.
You're nothing. You're a shadow.
Mom.
I don't know what you are, how you got here.
Mom, it's Dawn.
Dawn, honey, what's wrong?
No, what if... Because she's so young, she's 14, so she can't handle those outbursts. But also, I wonder if she has the same thing that all these other patients in the psych ward are having. It is maybe a paranormal thing. I don't know, but they have it. They see a physical brain tumor at the same time, so...
She called me a thing, not just mom. People.
Oh yeah,
Keep
this is
saying more
becoming a
stuff about
pattern
me.
for her.
Why does everybody keep doing that? What's wrong with me?
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's not you.
I'd be asking the same question at this point.
Scouring all the international periodicals for any other meteorite landings in the last week.
Big Zippo.
The most recent meteoric anomaly was the Tunguska blast in Russia in 1917.
That long ago?
Some witnesses claimed the meteor was hollow.
How back does this list of anomalies go?
Pretty far. Back to the Queller impact in the 12th century.
The what?
These meteors were expected to quell the madmen.
The man in the woods.
So something emerged from the meteors and quelled the madman.
Meteor go boom, crazy guy goes bye-bye.
That would explain why the monster went to the hospital, to the psych ward.
Who else?
Oh.
My money's on Glory, our resident beastie
Yeah,
summoner.
but why would Glory summon?
I got 5 corpses here at the mental ward at Sunnydale Memorial.
All of them? She's trying to kill them. Joyce.
It's okay. Joyce was released earlier today. That
That's not
intern,
good.
Ben told me. I think I've got it cornered in the air ducts.
I don't think so.
Tell me because I need to know why. Why are you staring at me like
Oh my god,
that?
the monster's on the ceiling right now. This is so hard, please no. This is why I knew from the start it's not good to bring her home. Poor Dawn. Now we're not going to be hearing the demon scurrying around. It's been a long time coming.
Stop staring at me. I don't like it.
Why is he taking his time? Like, I don't want him to kill her, but it's weird that he's just not going in for the kill right away. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe she's different from the others. And he's trying to, like, suss her out and see if he's supposed to kill her.
Give me a list of all patients discharged in the last 24
Oh,
hours.
no, we know.
Where it's going. We
Yep.
gotta move now.
Oh my god, Joyce is so scary. Like, it's sad, but it's scary. Ew. Oh my god. Call for Buffy. You're so brave. Call for Buffy. Girl. Okay. Okay.
You guys stay in here. Don't leave this room.
Oh my god, the way it drops down on people. Oh, it's so horror movie-esque. Yep, grab that kitchen knife. Okay.
Spike?
Did you hear a noise?
Did you hear a noise?
What the hell are you doing in my house?
Your basement's full of junk, and me being in need of junk.
You were stealing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Spike helping out once again. Also, can we talk about how hard it is to throw a knife and catch a knife? Alright. Okay, yep. Thank God that's taken care of. I've seen enough of him crawling around. Oh my god.
You just missed a real nice time.
Oh yeah, Spike's gonna love this. Like, I was here to help her, where were you? That's gonna be his mentality about that.
Everything's all right. Everything's all right.
Is it? Everything's never all right. I really want it to be. You know what? At least for Joyce and Dawn, I want everything to truly feel all right. Oh my god, Nurse Boy Ben. Why are you looking around all suspicious?
It's
Who is it?
strange. A body might ask what exactly it is you think you're doing.
Is that Dreg?
Get out.
Do you know him?
Sir.
Why are you so calm?
Because I'm cleaning up Glory's mess. just like I've done my whole damn life.
Is he Glory's brother? I had a feeling he had to be more important and somehow be connected to Glory, because that's what made the most sense for like how he could fit into everything. Whatever Glory is, he is, and maybe they're related. That's giving brother and sister, cleaning up their whole life for them, their whole life. That's giving brother sister energy.
That Dawn, she's not mine, is she?
Weird.
She does belong to us, though.
Oh, yes.
And she's important.
Wow.
To the world, precious.
How did this information hit her? Like, where did this information come from for her?
Then we have to take care of her. Buffy, promise me.
Oh.
If anything happens, if I don't come through this...
Mom.
No, listen to me. No matter what she is, she still feels like my daughter. My sweet, brave Buffy. What would I do without you?
I think Joyce is gonna be okay. Or I'm in denial. Oh, okay. Oh my god, someone stubbed in the credits as a vampire chick. What the hell? So, is that the girl that was feeding off of Riley? What do you mean they didn't give me an answer to that? There was a lot packed into this one. Okay, Joyce's outbursts. So obviously when the brain problems started forming, in that first outburst from Joyce, she was like, to Joyce, she was like, who are you? And that made me assume that this whole brain thing was to do with something paranormal. But then we go to the hospital and she literally does have a brain tumor. You know what? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe that outburst like was paranormal, but then it led to us finding out that there's actually something physical and we're going to be able to fix that and it'll be okay. But no, but then now her saying that she's been hit with this knowledge that Dawn isn't her real born child is so interesting. Like, where did that knowledge come from? I don't know, but I think it's incredible how she handled it. Like, she's aware of the fact that she feels like a daughter, and she's aware of the fact, thanks to the knowledge that was given to her somehow, that even though she didn't give birth to her and raise her, she is still responsible for her, and she still belongs to her, and she still loves her. And she's just willing to continue loving her with just that amount of information, which is so special. That's so incredible and strong, because honestly, if I was hit with that kind of information, I feel like I'd be asking a million questions. That was a loud train blast. Oh my god. But she's like, no, she like compartmentalized it so well. And thank God, because Dawn needs her. She needs family. I feel so bad for Dawn, like seeing this pattern of people saying to her that she doesn't belong, or she's not just a thing and she isn't real, and that whole thing, that is really freaky. And it's yeah, 3 is no longer a coincidence. It's like that random guy outside the magic shop, the guy at the hospital, and then your own mom. It's like, I don't know, I feel bad for her, and I totally understand why she thinks, wait, is there something wrong with me? Because of all of that. And I don't know, it's really interesting that the guy who was affected with this madness in this episode called Dawn's realness or unrealness out. It just makes me wonder, like, obviously it's not just the effects of this recent madness that the alien came to get rid of, but anyone's madness. For example, the guy outside the magic shop makes them see the truth in some ways. So finding out that Ben, Nurse Ben, is somehow, well, is he even a nurse? Well, he's probably been alive as long as Glory has, so he's been around a long time. I'm sure he's got his degree and everything. I'll give him some props there. But yeah, I'm trying to understand his motive in sending that space demon down to get rid of the people with madness in Sunnydale, because he said he did it because he was like, oh, I'm cleaning up Glory's mess. But it's like, what does that mean? But I mean, obviously the more in my face, oh my god moment is just the fact that Ben isn't just a random nurse, which, as you know, I've like had a weird, not even a weird hunch, like I'm sure that was a common thing that everyone was probably thinking when they watched this for the first time, like, who is this random guy and why does he have this recurring role? It's so random. But yeah, I assume that he is connected to Glory And I think my guess is that he's her brother. I don't know. Or they could be romantically involved. Like maybe they got together way back when, but I don't know. There was something about his energy that felt more sibling. But that's going to be really awkward if I do find out that they're actually just like boyfriend, girlfriend. Riley getting fed on, I just don't know what to take from that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's just like a bit of a self-harm distraction at this point for him, or if he really is considering every time to let them just kill him and he's struggling. I mean, either way, it's just a sign that he's struggling. But I'm really curious to see like more details on that and what he thinks he's doing there and how he's justifying that to himself, because he's a man of high morals and respect and, you know, all of that. So I'm just interested to hear like why he thinks that's okay. And also, honestly, he must be killing these. It's interesting because they didn't show him killing that vampire, but like a vampire doesn't just want to feed a little bit. I mean, I guess you could barter with a vampire and be like, I'll let you feed on me for this long if you give me this. I don't know if there's like a bargaining system happening, because I was thinking, of course he's going to kill them at the end of that, because what vampire wants to stop feeding? Like they're usually just in for the kill. So I don't know if that's like there's something more behind. It feels like the energy of that scene was like, it felt like there was something more behind it. Like this was a time and place where they decided to meet up and it was a mutual decision. And I'm not sure if he ended up killing her. It's very possible that he did, but you know, because that's what happened last time at the bar or outside the bar or whatever. But I don't know, the show is making me suspicious the way they set that up. Joyce's outbursts were really hard to see, specifically when it came to how they're affecting Buffy and Dawn. Like seeing Buffy finally break down at the sink was really sad, because we know how long she's been kind of holding everything together somehow until then. And also just Dawn like feeling like something's wrong with her because of something that her mom said, obviously because of the pattern of what people have said to her before, but that's still also really heartbreaking. Riley deciding to call in the initiative people makes sense to me. Honestly, the thought crossed my mind. I feel like this was the type of case where it like wasn't a random thing to do. It kind of made sense as to why he would want to call them. But like I said, also I think that maybe he might end up going to them at one point. Like he worked really well with them in this episode and he was a bit of a leader with them, and I think that they would love to have him, and it's just a matter of when the breakup inevitably happens with Buffy, is that something that he would want to try out, going and working with them. I think that might be good for him. I don't know, because he's like had his time, you know, without them and kind of focusing on himself without making his entire identity about the initiative. So I don't think that working with the sect that has broken off from the whole lab moment in time would be damaging for him, as long as he knows how to handle himself and separate himself from work and find worth outside of working for them, obviously, which is something I hope he can figure out how to do, because even like feeling a worthy component to the Scooby Gang, like that is something that he has harped in on and obsessed on too, to an extent where it's like he needs to feel useful to others and find his identity in a collective rather than just focus on himself. And I don't know if I just hope that he can get there to the point where there's more balance. Yeah, and then Spike coming in at the end and helping Buffy. I like how they're slow burning those moments for me. It's fun to see. It's more fun every time. I also wanted to bring up actually a comment that somebody said that I thought was really cool. Someone actually put this in my Discord for me. Spike is so good at reading people because he can empathize with people. What he can't do is feel any sense of right or wrong. Understanding people just makes him a better hunter. But he can't kill Buffy, so his empathy is given room to do something else. Maybe just some dim memory of what it meant to hunt. For love rather than for blood. I thought that was so interesting. Like it's still about the hunt for him, but without being able to hunt for blood. Now he's kind of like forming his hunting into like this obsession for love. I think that's a really interesting theory as to how the psychology of Spike is working. Yeah, so it was cool again to see another Spike moment here where he was helping Buffy. It's very interesting to see and very exciting to see. So thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.